Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. So I wasn't streaming yourself post any videos. Because I just needed a day off for me. Just just for, just yesterday because a lot has happened yesterday with drama wise, but I'd rather not get into it. Rather not get into it. But I'm back here, that's what matters. Streaming right now. And hopefully get this game done by today. Yes, sure thing, I'll get this game done by today. If this game stops me every 5 minute cutscenes, let's just get into this. Dragon Ball video voice, I'll probably do them later tonight because I'm not feeling it after the stream at all.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
It's because many things are taking over playthroughs at the moment. Well, not many things, but some things are taking over. Well, this is this. What am I going to play? What we'll be playing after this, I do not know. I was thinking,
Decent equipment.
there could be games.
Makes battles easier is okay by me.
There could be games I am interested in.
Right, here goes.
Persona 5, a metaphor.
Being interrupted.
Do it! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
This could be useful.
Into the wind. I love that line now. Into the wind. Air thrust.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not here. Take it. Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
My fists are crushing it out there.
If I can, and he's not this. And it's got through here. I think. Yeah, got through here. Oh my god, got through. Down here. I'm sure you got a. Give it a back.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Into the wind. Air thrust.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Swallow blade. I'm ready.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
And the film. Oh. I was thinking about doing 100% of this completion, Jimmy, on free time, because I'm doing this to beat the story.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Glacial spear. Astral energy!
Say no more.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Flashy thing.
Little help!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not dizzying.
In an instant. Impact block.
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
Oh. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save it here. Suppose I think the stream might not be able to do. I think the stream won't be on for long today. I think because really that point to the end of the game. Let's see.
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What the hell is that thing?
What is that thing?
I just said that.
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
That's what she said.
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
No ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Negative date.
Now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Raging Star! Here!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishing...
So,
The creatures...
do you think that...
Indeed.
You mean...
Oh, we gotta turn them on. Yeah, look at this thing right now. I think I'm to finish this game today. So I can turn up to it.
I guess this is the
What
flip
is-
side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Go no further!
That'll bring you down.
You picked the wrong
Now your chance!
Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
That move is so awesome.
My fists are crushing it out there.
That's maybe the entire game.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than...
So here's a question.
Don't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing.
Such as?
The Great Spirit.
Not only that,
It may be strange to say, so thanks.
The Helgan...
The ceiling is...
What good is it? And besides,
Oh, come on,
the sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see.
You will. Let's see what you've got. Stay calm. Victory is within reach. More
did he keep going and pin them down?
Your quest is further, little one.
I'm also good with airborne targets. You are in tip-top state.
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
No, I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
We can really make weapons with this?
Damn everything. Jesus Christ, how many of these? Is that it? Oh. The throne room? This is amazing. Let me go this way. I think this might just be. Yeah, let's go on the other side.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
Okay, I suppose let's walk around them.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived free.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna... Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although, admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, the only reason...
If Rena...
It's like...
Rena's...
Whereas Dan...
As for Wick...
Dichotomy.
Those who know, I imagine.
every...
sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons. Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! Everlasting God! Negative gate! Reflect on thy sins. They smite. It can hide its own. Amazing!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! This one's mine!
Seismic. I'm ready! Shion!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Burn strike!
A fascinating art there.
Care to give it a try?
No, no. A little unrefined for my taste.
That's how you judge them?
Oh, so we gotta fight these then.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Awaken and wreak havoc! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! I'm ready! Rinwell! Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Flashy fan!
We can really make weapons with this?
Of course.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come!
Your blade moves like
My
silk.
turn!
I just let my instinct.
How fascinating.
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed.
No choice!
Here's a healing art! I call upon thee! Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Careful! Have some kind of cannonball!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
No complaints from me.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
What I'm gonna save here.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Holy fuck. Look at that. I think this is it. Oh, forgot to fit all these. Oh, this is the wind.
Forgive you.
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
They're not playing around.
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around. It's in the sky.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
This could be useful.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
So we've got the wind, we've got water, fire. There's wind. That it? shit.
That Zoogel's in our way.
Look at the size of this one.
The sword-wielding Zoogle?
And not just one, but four!
It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken.
Let's just focus on what's important.
Swallow blade! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'm going to need to use
This should
all
do
the
it.
power of my power to accomplish
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet.
Do it!
Just falling back.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
What the fuck?
It got rid of the sword!
Looks like I won after all.
Except it doesn't look like that thing's finished
Carve
yet.
through armor!
Not by a long shot. Lunar Blast!
It's wide open.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here I go! One more!
Strike.
Air
I'm
thrust!
not done.
Light action!
I'm ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I think all these are freaking accessories. So I did win the water. Got fire, I'm another one next. Water, fire.
Hey, look at that enemy!
Doesn't matter, I'm gonna smash those.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
It's wide open.
It won't escape me.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade. Together, that wasn't even a problem.
So that one's fire. We go.
Right, here goes.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
No.
As impressive as always.
Now, get toasty!
Bird strike!
Here, let me help.
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
I'm gonna place equipment.
Must really like it, Alphin.
So the fire, water, earth, fire. There's one more. Is it lightning? Did fire, water, dark. I mean the dark. What is? But is it lightning in this? Nah.
Let's see what you've got.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back. Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up?
This is gonna need all of us together.
As impressive as always.
Here I will play
The
this
dragon part
almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
Who's gonna win? Air thrust. Yeah, this is Pure 6 series, really. So I did dark, fire, water, lights, just literally the middle one, which is this.
Let's dispose of the trash.
My victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this.
Impressive fervor, little one.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I've been doing really great lately.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Oh my god, I'm a huge got new gear. It's about big in time.
Bravo, what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
I'm gonna sub it here. I think this is it. I think this is the last part. I think. Fingers crossed.
A dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just, this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right. We have to win this.
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go!
Let's get this done.
flower?
We're finally here then.
But then, where is the core of the Great Spirit? Or the Renaissalma, for that matter?
According to Hevrek 35, this should be where we find the core.
Rinwell, do you sense anything?
This is definitely where the energy of the Great Spirit is strongest, but what's giving off the most energy is the flower we're standing on.
That said, we're not gonna be able to destroy something this huge. You want me to hit it and see what happens?
Hey, look!
The Renaissalma!
Is that light Dana's astral energy? But why?
What?
Stay sharp! Something's coming!
What is this?
What the fuck is that thing?
It wants us gone. It has so much anger. All of its fear has evolved into hatred.
So then, you're saying that this is the Great Spirit's core?
And in order to fight us, it's taken on this form?
My thorns. I feel them whirling inside me. They're getting restless. I'm certain of it. This is the source of my thorns, and of my visions. This is the darkness that will consume all existence.
What do we do now? The Renaissalma's inside that thing, and I don't think we'll win this fight without it.
We have to get it back. We will find a way somehow.
Agreed. And now that it has a physical form, cutting through it's what we'll do.
Great Spirit, I understand how to live. You've made that very clear. However, if you're planning on destroying everything, then first, you'll have to get through us. Everyone, let's go!
We're not energy for you to consume, and we're not puppets for you to control!
Only humankind has a right to determine their own future. We will never let something like you take that away from us.
I'm sorry, but we won't let you take any more away from us. We'll do whatever it takes to stop you.
I fight to quell the sounds of anguish from our world, that it may be filled with joy and peace once again.
Give it back.
In an instant! Impact Claw!
They're not playing around.
Take this!
Lightning!
Water, hear my call.
Armor won't save you!
Oh, violent
You're mine!
The enemy wields art too.
We'll soon see about that.
An attack. Is this a Lord's handiwork?
I'm past being surprised.
I say we destroy it, and quick!
Sealed.
Here I'm ready!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
After all that, it's still standing. Just how strong is this thing?
It doesn't matter. We just have to keep kicking its ass until it bites the dust!
conserving its energy for an escape.
That bastard took off with the Renasolma!
We can't stand here and wait for it to come back. We'll have to follow it through there.
You're right. I don't like it, but we've got no choice.
Yeah. No matter what, we can't let it get away.
All right, let's go.
I'm surprised we can stand here at all. What in the hell is this place?
Beats me. I've never seen anything like it. More importantly, where's the Great Spirit?
Look! Over there!
What in the world? It's changing shape?
Oh, this is bad. It looks like it's regaining all of its energy. It's going to grow even bigger than before.
Damn it. Come on, we've got to find a way to...
Watch out! Something's heading our way!
Guess they're here to try to stop us. There's so many of them.
That means we've got it running scared. Let's take these out and keep moving!
Get out of our way already!
I didn't expect such base tactics from a supreme being.
You can't assume we're fighting something that thinks like a human!
Whatever it is, it's wasting time that we don't have.
Yeah, not only that, but that thing is getting bigger by the minute.
It's starting to slow down the more it grows. We should be able to catch up soon enough.
We just need to hold on. Stay strong.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. Not
Here
again.
goes!
Resonate with
Lunar
the earth.
Bastion! Get close! Gemini onward!
Take this.
Now!
Power of water!
Raging
Swallow blade.
Cascade! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Brace yourselves! We're going to crash!
We caught up to it.
Hold on. Why did it stop absorbing the energy from Dana?
Like it or not, it lacks the means to do so whilst fighting us. We've become the bigger threat and forced its hand.
All right then. Let's get to work so we can take back the Renasolma.
If there's a final boss, then probably gonna have 6 more fights.
This madness ends! Right here, right now!
And this time, we really mean it.
We've all come so far. We've faced so much. We can get through this. Together.
Naturally, we are all leaving this fight alive.
Hell, I'm just getting you and me!
From here on out!
We did it!
Recover!
Yeah!
Illuminate
Push!
the water! Hear my call! Amazing! All that astral energy!
I don't like the look of this.
We have to stop it. And fast.
No, Halim!
No more dithering!
Our future begins here!
Always impressive.
I guess that makes 2 of us then.
Elusive deity!
We did it. Now all that's left is the middle.
Let's do it!
All in order. Here I come. Swallow blade. Shia, it's you and me.
This is it!
This ends now.
Alphen!
start the ceremony now, before it can recover. Shion.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. He's back. Oh, he got his head.
Just as I told you I would.
Hurry! The Great Spirit is reviving itself!
Shion! Absorbing the Great Spirit!
Apologies. I can't suppress it for very long.
Hand it over right now. You plan to use this to defeat the Great Spirit. Which is precisely why I'm here. Stand aside and watch. So then you know. You know how to destroy the Great Spirit. Just as well as you and your sorry lot. The Great Spirit that tried to control me will be annihilated. I won't let you do that! Yet do it I shall. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. You bastard! I shall fulfill my duty as a ruler. With this power, I'll bury that woman and the Great Spirit. Then this charade will finally end. You think I'll let you? I'll save everyone. And Shion! Silence. I'll tear you apart, slay the girl and the Great Spirit, and erect a fortress of death over both worlds. You control others to keep from being controlled, but that's a path of never-ending hatred. Don't you understand? It can only end in destruction. The only way to avoid it is with forgiveness! The words of a coward. Your weakness disgusts me. You're wrong. It takes true power to forgive! I have no use for forgiveness. The strong shall always triumph here. You say that because you've been alone so long. If you had someone, anyone to turn to, a single friend, someone to love. It's over! You are the last obstacle impeding my progress. Die! That's my line! I'll show you the limits of your solitude! denying that. I know you didn't walk your path out of weakness, but merely from misguided strength. Misguided because you were alone. Because you had no friends to keep you on the straight and narrow. No one to use all that strength for, other than yourself. That loneliness could make a monster out of anyone. Out of me. I understand. And I forgive you, Volrun.
I don't need your victor's pity. And you can choke on your vain forgiveness.
Don't!
You wish to save this world? To make your selfish dreams into reality? If you choose to walk that path, you choose a path of betrayal, despair, and corruption. And in the darkness at the end, I'll be waiting for you! Volrun!
I'm sorry. Lorenas Alma is...
Yes. But you still possess the blazing sword. It may not be quite as strong as the Renes Alma, but nonetheless...
I can't. I would never. It would kill you!
My thorns, they're... Soon the great astral spirit will break free. And when that happens, no one will be spared. But there's still time. You can still destroy the thorns. And me with them.
But that's exactly what we've been fighting to prevent. I promised I would find a way to save you.
You did. I know. But I don't want you to die either. So please, don't let me be the end of the world.
That's it. Look! The path Dana's energy flowed through is still open. We can use it to call out to Dana's will!
Alphen, what are you saying?
Don't you remember? Rinwell said there was a little bit of Dana's will inside all of us. If there is a way everyone can come together to form Dana's will, then maybe we can ask for it to help us, to find us a way out of this.
Are you really saying that if all of Dana thinks of saving us, it will become the will of the planet itself? That's madness.
Maybe so, but it's the only way we can save you. And the only way to save Rena, too.
To save Rena?
That's right. Rena's will never had evil intent. If we're saving everyone, that includes them. I don't want to live in a world without you, Xion. And I'm tired of living a life built on death.
Alphen, I'm with you.
my plea. I want to save Xion. And I want to save Rena too. I want to end this cycle of one joy, constantly being sacrificed for another's pain. So please, grant us your strength!
I'm still getting copyrighted for this. If you can hear the audio. Yeah, I was about to tear up as well. Right, I ain't gonna watch this cutscene because of the copyright shit, so that is it for the playthrough of Tales of Arise, everybody. If you like the stream, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, smash our sub button. I see you guys in the next playthrough. Please everybody, enjoy and have a good weekend.